So what is AdmitNation? So let me tell you something that we have been working in admissions for last 18 years. We have done about 60,000 plus admissions in all those years. And one of the most important thing is that we had been on ground, understanding the challenges. If you see in the world of startups or in the world of any business, everything is all about problem solving. You see a problem, you understand where it is coming from, and then you solve. And that is how any business is built. AdmitNation is exactly a problem solving business for education consultants and universities. We have created one platform on which a consultant can come, run their business seamlessly, connect with hundreds of universities and multiply their business. And that exactly is what AdmitNation is all about. I'll say that AdmitNation is like a Swiggy or Uber of education consulting. What does Swiggy does? Swiggy is a platform. If I want to eat food, what will I do? I'll go to Swiggy and order food because it has multiple options, right? So AdmitNation is exactly a marketplace for admissions. For an education consultant, they want to connect with 300 universities, just like Swiggy connect with 300 restaurants. You can go, connect, see what are they offering, and then based on your preference, you can select, see the option. Just like how Swiggy has pricing, discounts, offers, you see the pricing, commission, everything, and then select what is best for you and complete, right? So it's a marketplace for education consulting. So if I say in one line, AdmitNation is a marketplace for education consulting business. Coming from IAS point of view of what our company would have thought, as I said, that we have been in this business for a long time, we understood the challenges and realized that this business needs a scale. Just like every other business, I gave you certain examples like how Uber has changed how the transportation happens, right, in the country or in the world. Just like we have realized that while admission business has a lot of potential, the people are missing something on technology which is available today but not for this particular product. So we have seen the challenges, customized it for education admissions business. So I'll tell you, admissions, as I said, scalability is actually a very chaotic word. The reason is that market is still developing. India is getting into a new zone of admissions and education, universities, business, you can say. Right now we are in 2026, standing at a moment where international universities are also coming in this world. But we have seen a lot of changes. If I say 10 years back, you would see the college application forms were offline. You have to write or sign or fill physical forms. It changed to digital. Today, entire lead management, everything is in digital, right? But what happens is that there are multiple stakeholders when it comes to this business. You have a student and parent as one stakeholder. You have an education consultant or counselor who is one stakeholder. You have university or college or institute as one stakeholder. And everyone is fragmented. University is offering something, consultant is doing something, parent student is going through something. Now what has happened, there are hundreds of resources which are available, right? So suppose what happens that today I am in admission consulting, I help a lot of students get their admission, okay? Now I am connected to all South India or I am connected to all Bangalore, but suddenly one student comes and says that no, I want to go to Delhi, I'll be helpless, what will I do? I don't have the resource, right? Similarly, if I want to know that, okay, there is a XYZ university, what are they offering? I have to go to their website, search for a page, understand the technical language which sometime I may or may not understand. Because at the end of the day, admission consultant is not a professor. He is a simple person who is running a business, helping students, right? So his understanding is limited. So there are hundreds and thousands of resources available. How do you make sense of that? So this is all very, very complicated if you see, right? Managing multiple stakeholders and comprehending the information. What we have done, put all courses at one place, all fees at one place, everything in easy language for a consultant who may not be a professor to understand and make sense of it so that you can help students. Because at the end of the day, if you see what this business is all about, this is a business of decision making. I want to do BCom. I am clear, right? I have done commerce in school. I want to do BCom. I'm clear about that. I want to do BCom maybe in Bangalore or Tamil Nadu or Chennai or Hyderabad, that is also I am clear. But then what after that? Somebody will say BCom in accounting, somebody will say ACCA, somebody will say something, somebody will say something. How do I make sense of that? Every day new information is coming, every day lot of new thoughts are coming, every day new technologies are coming. So making sense of everything and taking the right decision is where we have turned this process from chaos to a process-oriented approach. Right. So what happens is that as I mentioned earlier also, that when you work in a multi-stakeholder business, right, not everyone is thinking the same what you are thinking. Okay. So because it's all about multiple universities and colleges. India has 400 plus universities. You have almost 40-50,000 colleges. Everyone is running differently, right? So the processes are different. Plus, if you see, even the admission process is not same for every university. Some university is following something, some university is following something else, right? So that is one of the reasons. Second is growth of any market. How do solutions come? Nobody design a solution for industry that is not growing. Everyone designs a solution for the industry that is growing. So as I said, that education is one of the fastest growing industry in the country. The current enrollment ratio is about 28-29%, which is growing faster. Economy is good, people are making more money, when more students will come into formal education. When all of this happens, then universities are also thinking to invest, good companies like us are also thinking to invest and making this process better. Now, every company or every university will be working in their domain. For example, somebody is working in EdTech, will do something in their domain. Somebody is teaching maths, will do something in their domain. Somebody is in coaching, MBA coaching, will work in their domain. We are in admissions, and that is why we are working in this domain to improvise this domain. Right. So technology is very simple. See, everyone knows technology. We are all today, I don't think there is anyone who is not using a smartphone or who is not using a laptop. At least in a metro city or in a tier 2 city, everyone is using technology. Technology is one thing, and making sense of technology for solving some problem is other, right? For example, I say that, okay, I'm using Instagram. I'm using it for 3 hours. What problem is it solving for me? No problem, right? Now, I'll give you one very simple example. Imagine a university has a website and a university does not have a website, or not a good website. What is the difference both of them are making? The difference of information. A good website for an institute can help a student sitting in maybe say Northeast or Aizawl. The student want to know what does your university offers, right? They have used the technology to know everything without traveling to. Now imagine the same university, what they do is that within their website, they also put a campus tour. Now the student who wanted to see the university don't even have to come to that. Now imagine one more use of technology is that on every page you have a professor who is teaching that course, explaining everything in detail. That is one more use of technology. Now, say third is, so same is with CRM application. Again, one more use of technology, that I have seen the website, I want to apply. I don't have to visit, applying from CRM. Same is one more use of technology is payments, that you are using everything online. So practically, if you see how technology has solved your problem, the student without traveling to a college, getting to know everything and able to decide. So that is how technology helps. Now imagine the same thing for the institute who does not have a website. Can the student make the decision making without visiting? Can the student get to know what they are offering without visiting? Can the student make any payment? Can the communication be unified? That's the role of technology. So basically, as I said, that it's all about looking at what market is doing, what is required, and finding a solution to that. So if you say AdmitNation is built in one day, no. If you say AdmitNation is built in 1 year, no, right? AdmitNation is years of thoughts, research and hard work that has finally taken shape, right? Now, you work in one domain, you see a lot of challenges. The first thing happens is that, okay, I'm seeing the challenges, but I'm helpless. What can I do? Second step is I start thinking, okay, can I build a solution around it? But then a large scale solution is not just like that I thought and it is built. Then you start researching on that, you start understanding on the possibilities, how is it possible, how it can be done, what are the resources required. Then you start building the team, finding the solution to it, how it can be built, and then it is years of effort that finally brings the result. So if you say AdmitNation directly is a thought of maybe 8 to 10 years, and if I say in terms of outcome, we have been working on this for almost last 2 years to see and to build the product that we have done today. I think if there is one person AdmitNation is very, very helpful, it is for counselors. Okay. Now I'll tell you why. What happens is, as a counselor, what is your primary job? Your primary job is to help students, and you are good at it. So a student is coming to you, you are helping them, you are getting them build a profile, and you are helping them apply. That is one part. But does it end there? No. It actually starts there. The student has a lot of questions. The student want to explore a lot. Today we are living in the age of social media where information is not restricted. The moment I go and I search, okay, MBA in Bangalore, and it will show me 20 results. What happens when I have more results? More confusion. Whose burden is it? Of a counselor. Because a student has a lot of questions, that's okay. But then it's an additional work for a counselor. So then the possibility for a counselor is that either I go to all 20 websites, I research on them, or I talk to all 20 people, I research on them, or I go to a third party website where I cannot say the information is verified 100% true. And this is exactly where AdmitNation comes in picture, that at one place everything is unified. So as a counselor, one is you are able to manage all your leads at one place. Second, you are able to see all the courses, university, colleges at one place. You are able to see what is their fee, and not just fee, you are able to see yearly bifurcation. And what is your year 1, year 2, year 3, year 4 fee? What are the scholarships you are offering? Any special discount scholarships that are available, and a brief information about college. So after counseling, your entire work is basically done in one platform, for which you have to spend hundreds of hours exploring many places. So as I said, if there is one particular person or persons this platform is very, very helpful for, it is the career counselors. What happens is that in any ecosystem, money is one part. That okay, I am here, I am doing something to make some money. That is one part. But beyond that, one is your knowledge improvises. You get to explore a lot. Today what happens is that at the end of the day, our thinking starts with the exposure. If I have exposure of 10 colleges, my thinking will be for that much. If I have exposure of 300 colleges, my thinking will be that much, right? So one is that you get additional exposure. Second is there is something called CRM, Customer Relationship Management System, right? Now you get the entire CRM free of cost. We have developed it, but you are not charging for it, right? So a tool that can cost you lakhs, basically you are getting for free. Second, you can get your entire team on this platform. So suppose right now your team is fragmented. Somebody is working on some Excel, somebody is working on something else, and at the end of the day, the results might be not as what you expected. Tomorrow what can happen? Your entire team is on this CRM, right? So these are added advantage. And of course, if in future when we are onboarding the partners, tomorrow we will have the maybe city-wise community, maybe state-wise community, we can have community meetups. So sky is the limit. It's just that we are starting it, and there are a lot of added advantage that are here and are going to come with AdmitNation. So we have basically two models that we work on. One is called the raw model, and second is called the pre-counseled model. Okay, so you understand anyone who is dealing with students are basically in two levels. One is that okay, I am a coaching center. Okay, I teach students, but I don't have anything to do with admissions. Second is that okay, I am a counselor. I counsel students and help them get admission. So for a coaching center, we have developed a raw model wherein the coaching center just provide the information of students and our team take care of entire counseling of a student. Second is a career counselor model wherein a career counselor does all the counseling. They help student take admission through our platform, and that is called pre-counseled model. So for both the commissions, the work process is different. So I'll say that okay, it's a very outdated technology, and everyone knows that after COVID, the people who have grown well are the people who have worked well on technology, because now technology is an integral part of your life. You can no longer say that okay, I'll not work on mobile phone and I can reach out to people, right? So today we are living in the era of mass communication, we are living in the era of technology, and we have to keep upgrading, right? So Excel and WhatsApp are the outdated formats, and I'm sure I think that every consultant, every counselor, every coaching center who is looking at business of admissions should work on upgrading through technology. So from university side, it's all about, see, at the end of the day, what is the university's goal? Filling their seats or getting maximum admissions or getting the number of admissions that they want, right? So what happens is that, again, just like how a consultant has to connect with so many universities is difficult, similarly a university also has to connect with so many consultants is just difficult. But then it's not just connecting with consultants, it's about managing so many accounts. So what happens, suppose as a university I connect with 100 consultants, what will happen? Is it just 100 people? No. The 100 people have 100 MOUs, the 100 processes, the 100 will be messaging separately and have to deal with all of them. Second is AdmitNation. AdmitNation, what happens? Now think about it, just like how you work, how you buy from Amazon. Now for example, I have to buy 5 things, right? One option is that I don't have Amazon. So what will happen? I have to go to 5 different shops. I have to hunt to 5 different shops, get the product. So what all is required? Going to 5 shops, traveling, talking, negotiation, this, that, all the. How much time it will take? Maybe entire day. Now second thing about Amazon. What happens? You just go to Amazon, type, this thing is there, this thing, everything you add to cart, order. And everything comes to you without you knowing who is the seller. This is exactly what happens for a university with AdmitNation. We have a network of consultants working for us, and university doesn't have to care about who. All that matters for university is that they are getting the quality lead and admission which is fulfilling their goals. So that's the biggest advantage of university. So it's a hassle-free business for university and colleges. So better student is something I cannot say that right now we are promising better student, but then it's all about where does the quality comes from? The quality comes from quantity. When do I have the choice of filtering? When I have more. If I don't have my numbers fulfilling, then will I filter? My goal will be just to fulfill the admissions. But then if I'm getting more leads, if I'm getting more admissions, what can I do? I can filter. So suppose for example I have 60 seats and I'm getting only 60 students. I'll give admission to everyone. But if for 60 seats I'm getting 100 admissions, then what will I do? I'll filter out the best of 60. So that exactly happens here. So just like how everything is available for consultants, students can also sign up and access, right? Now for students, what happens, as I said, that since we have all the information available along with our team, the moment a student sign up, our team will connect with them, understand their requirement, help them with the admission process and support them till they get their admission. So all of that services we provide for students. So as I said that today we are living in the age of information and you have over information, right? Today you have ChatGPT, you have AI, you have Google, you have all the platforms to provide you information. And the more information is more confusion, right? So that is the reason that IES helps students in finalizing their college, finalizing their dream college. So the moment students sign up, our team connects with them, understand their requirement, their aspirations, their budget, and accordingly finalize a solution for them. Right. So what you can expect is 2 things. One is trust, second is transparency. IES works with transparency. As I said that we have been in this business for a long time and helping hundreds and thousands of students every year. So one is that what you can expect is the trust, right? That you are connecting with a trusted brand. And second thing what matters for you is transparency, because suppose for example I connect with you today and you overpromise something. Tomorrow when I go to college and I find out something else, what will happen? For a business, it's just one more student. But imagine for a student, this is entire life. So that is the reason any student can expect two things, trust and transparency. That is what we follow. Admission ecosystem is changing very, very fast. As I said, that one of the key ingredient that is coming in this overall recipe is international universities. International universities coming in India is going to change a lot of things for everyone. One is getting the world-class systems. Second is increasing student aspiration. And third is upgradation of local colleges, right? Because what happens when you get the supermarket in your city? All the local shops have to upgrade. If they don't upgrade, what will happen? People will start moving to supermarket and you will be left out, right? So similarly, all the colleges and universities, this is the time for them to upgrade, make themselves better, so that when tomorrow international universities and good colleges, universities are there, you are able to compete with them. Right. So AdmitNation is one integrated platform that works for all stakeholders, and I'm seeing that AdmitNation fits in every student, every consultant and every college admission journey. So AdmitNation can become one integral part for any student, any university, college and education consultant working in this education admission domain. So as I said that AdmitNation, we are looking this platform to become one integral part of every student's journey. India is a huge market and catering to every student is practically impossible because we are living in such a huge and multi-layered market. But at least for tier 1 and tier 2 cities, we want AdmitNation to be a platform that they can see and refer to for their admissions journey. Number one is all the career counselors, coaching centers and education consultants. This is going to make their life very, very easy, especially for researching about the courses, colleges, fees, everything, and you making sure of their student journey. Second is managing their database. Again, it will be very, very handy for them to see one platform and having all their database users, scholars, everyone at one place and helping them. Third is all the university and institutions should be there, because at the end of the day, if I have a demand and supply, so I have a supply but there is no demand. If college is not there, then even the student is there, how would he reach to college? So one is primarily all the consultants and coaching centers and tuitions and all those people who are into student business, and second is all the university and colleges. It's a very exciting product. As I said, India is growing very fast. Our government is committed towards Viksit Bharat. When we see that the kind of way country is growing, what excites or what motivates you, that you are able to contribute somehow, some way in that journey. So as we are into education admissions domain, we are doing our best how we can contribute in this domain to help more and more students who tomorrow become the future of the country. So if there is one line I would say about AdmitNation, it is that we are your partner for hassle-free journey, irrespective of the journey as a student getting into university, as an education consultant multiplying your business, or as a university reaching to a student and consultants. In all ways, we are looking towards becoming your partner for a hassle-free journey in your business.